you want to do the Aaron Wood got in touch? A couple of people have got in touch. They've seen this on the internet. It's about fighting Mike Tyson as a child.
Oh,
and
yeah.
As soon as I read it, I was like, I feel like it's on brand for the podcast. So before we go to our half time, thank you for the guys that emailed this in. This has obviously been doing the rounds a little bit. So Aaron Wood was the one that sort of wrote it out the best. He says, hello, Liz. Disclaimer, I didn't think of this question myself. I've seen it somewhere. There's a live televised fight between you and Mike Tyson, and you get to choose the age that Mike Tyson is when you fight, between 1 year old and 18 years old. If you beat him, you get $1,000 for every year he's been born. So if he was 10, you get 10 grand, 15 grand, etc. You get the picture. This is televised, so the younger he is, the worse you look. If he's 4 and you win, you beat up a toddler on live television. If he's 9 and he knocks you the fuck out, then you're the guy who got KO'd by a 9-year-old child. What age?
Well, a 9-year-old's not going to knock me out.
What age do you choose to fight Mike Tyson at? A couple of notes he's added. He's done his own research for this bit. Mike Tyson at 15 won Olympic gold after knocking out Joe Cortez in 8 seconds. So, won't fuck with 15. There's a rumour Mike Tyson at 12 years old KO'd a 27-year-old man in his boxing gym. So, Adam, you're fighting a young Mike Tyson. What age are you going? You want the bag, but you don't want to get banged out.
The thing is, like $5,000 wouldn't change your life, would it? Like, you'd have a good couple of months, you go on holiday or whatever, but it's not life-changing.
Before you answer any more, can I tell you, one of the emails we got, it was $1 million for every year of their life. It was like, so if it's 1, you get 1 million. If you get 2. And the problem with that question is that
you just bang a 1-year-old.
You really just go, I'm not even taking any risk. 5 million sounds really good. And you just uppercut first punch a 5-year-old. Obviously, if 5-year-old Mike Tyson gets someone goes, that was fucking bullshit, and then comes up, then, it's going to get weird, isn't it? But I'm telling you, I would twat a 5-year-old.
For 5 million quid. Yeah.
5 million quid.
Well, $5,000. Do you know what I mean?
$5,000, you're like, ah.
And because of that logic.
Yeah, but 18 grand isn't life changing. So
no, but it could be.
It
That's
should be
a deposit on a house.
It should be 100k per year, I think. Because then 10's a mil.
What about
start getting life changing?
All right, so what about 10? What about 10k a year?
Oh, well, then I'm still taking a 5-year-old.
I think it should be 100k a year because then when he's 10, it's a mil. That's life changing.
It's too easy though.
It's too easy because you just go low.
A 5-year-old, £500,000, your life's changed, and you've got no risk.
I'd punch a 10-year-old dead in. Physically, I could batter a 10-year-old, no matter who it was.
Mike Tyson at 10.
Yeah, he was still 2-3 foot smaller than me. I'd punch his head in.
But at 12, he knocked out a 27-year-old boxer.
Can I just
2
say?
years later.
But guys, I would love to watch Carl fight a 10-year-old Mike Tyson. Any older, and it's not fun because 14-year-old Mike Tyson
me.
is going to wear you like a cock glove.
Yeah, but I'd bladder him at 10.
At 10, I think it would be interesting as you laid the biggest 29-year-old punch you've got on him, and then he went, it's fucking nothing.
Does it have to be a boxing fight?
Yeah, it has to be a boxing fight.
Oh, I'd boot his head off if it was like a...
Right, yeah, it's not mixed martial arts. Although, I don't know why that's important. Yeah, boxing's difficult.
You've made it far too easy by putting the money up.
No, that's what I'm saying. We can just find the line. What about if it's $5,000 a year? So at 5 years old, it's 25 grand.
Still 5 years old.
Yeah. So you take 25.
Yeah.
Right. So can we go back to $1,000 a year then?
Yeah. It's the only thing that makes it difficult is it being so low. And because it's so low, I'm taking the 18-year-old.
Okay.
I'll just come out swinging, hope for the best.
Yeah.
I'm probably going to lose.
Oh.
Wasn't he a heavyweight champion at 18?
I promise you.
Oh, heavyweight, sorry.
You genuinely, it's a worry for your life. And you're going to take that risk for 18 grand.
Yeah, I've got to fight him, haven't I?
Yeah.
I've got to fight him.
Yeah.
At an age.
So why? So 18 grand is worth nearly dying for.
I'm not going to nearly die. I'll just take one day.
I swear to God, if he just holds back, lets you just like try and fucking do your business and cracks you right at 18, like they're not going to call you Rowe lives.
Yeah, change your life. If Mike Tyson punched you in the face at 18, it would change your life.
No.
It would.
Yeah. But then I could he's not going to kill me. I'd just be knocked out.
I don't think your podcast's so good no more.
I think 10's the optimum age, mate.
So you do it for 10 grand?
Yeah.
10 Gs?
Yeah.
I think it'd be interesting.
Yeah, but physically he's not... I've got like a 5-6 inch reach
Yeah,
on him and shit.
like
I'd
10 grand's
punch his
still a
head in.
decent chunk, innit?
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe I'd go towards 10, 2,
11?
yeah, between 10 and 15.
I'm 28 and he knocked a 27-year-old out. I've got that age, that maturity. Nah, he
What
wouldn't.
about you? You haven't answered yet.
I think 10. This is how ridiculous it is. I can't box. I mean, you can't, but you think you can. I can't, but I know I can't.
I've had one fight.
You've had one fight. I don't want no more.
No, I had a
Oh,
boxing
yeah, you
fight.
did. You did.
Been in the ring, I've got experience.
Yeah.
Gone 3 rounds.
You're right. So probably 17 then. 18? Yeah, cool. I'm genuine. I could easily lose to Mike Tyson, the child. I worry about some of the lads on the park in Sorgal in Cheshire. So that's how much of a pussy I am. When I had that to do with those lads on mountain bikes, I was like, I'm 5'8", I'm not in good shape. And I really think if they thought about it and just, I'd be in trouble. I'd have to think about it. And they were like 14. So I'm not fucking with Mike Tyson any older than 11.
Yeah, you knocked a 27-year-old out, and that's harder to do than knocking you out, innit?
Yeah.
10, I reckon. I reckon 10. 10's the right age.
In all your heads, though, you're like, we can knock him out. He didn't get knocked out a lot, did he, when he was young?
Yeah, but he didn't fight me.
When he was 10.
He was fighting other 10-year-olds, weren't he? He wasn't fighting me in
Oh,
the
he
prime
was fighting
of life.
old and, like, he was fighting all the bullies, wasn't he, when he was a kid?
Yeah, but
He was hard as fuck,
10?
but he can't bang a man.
at 10.
I hope that gets no context. Don't think we've had a sensei context, but I would love a no context, have a word on. He was hard as fuck, but he can't bang a man.
And what you've just done now is giving him the option to do a no context with you saying the thing he said.
Yeah, I think 10, you're a child still.
Yeah. 12.
12, he's banging 27-year-olds. Fuck him.
Yeah. So we know. Yeah, I'm going 10. I'm locking it in. 10. Punch his head in. Put me 10 grand on Liverpool to win the Champions League this year.
Lose that 10 grand.
How much would you love to see? I'd just love to see the fight. This is why it's a weirdly fun question, because you're right. If you lose to a 10-year-old, it doesn't look good, does it? But I don't know if you're absolutely... Like, how tall are you? Oh, he wasn't that tall, though, was he, Tyson?
No.
He was only about 5'8", 5'9",
I wasn't letting him go on the
wasn't he?
inside either. He fights on the inside. I'd keep him. I've got the reach.
Those early fights when he was low and he unleashed those
it's just
fucking...
he's exploding upwards on the inside. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
But
so
if I
Mike
keep him
Tyson
at
is
jab-
5'10".
So he's 5'10".
If I keep him jab range,
So at 5'10", he was fighting heavyweights. All of those fights in the early days, late 80s, early 90s, where he was a monster. From the mid-80s to early 90s, all his strength was like coming from low and just exploding. He almost like bounced off his feet, didn't he? And that's what he'd do as a 10-year-old fighting a 5'9" Adam Rowe. Oh my God. I'd give so much to see the look of fear as 10-year-old Mike Tyson really wallops you and you went, oh,
Do I get
shit.
to train? Or I've got to fight as I am?
No, you have to take the fight late
As
notice.
I am?
Yeah.
Oh, 10. 10 then.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you
I
got-
would batter him at 10. I would. I just would.
what was his
There isn't
prime?
a 10-year-old in the world that I can't fucking spark.
Was he champion at 7? Isn't there?
I fucking love it. He said it so seriously. I love how seriously we take these questions. No, lad, you piss me off. There isn't a fucking 10-year-old in the world
There isn't.
that I wouldn't spark.
There isn't.
What?
There's not a single 10-year-old alive
some
or
weird,
dead that I couldn't beat.
Some weird Samoan fucking growth hormones, rugby playing.
The Dagestanians, or like Khabib's family, they all fight bears in the 5.
Yeah.
They'd murder you at 10.
They wouldn't, because they're fighting baby bears. It's not like he's fighting a fully grown adult bear like me.
You're a full bear, are you? Babe.
Yeah, I am.
Sorry, everyone. Adam's
I
a full-grown bear.
genuinely think there isn't a 10-year-old
anymore.
in the world who I couldn't beat in a fight. And if you're listening to this and you think my little cousin would, set it up, we'll do it for charity.
Right,
I'll smash your cousin's head in.
right. What charity do you think that would be for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't know. Zoe's place. It's the Children's Hospice in West Derby.
That's where they'd be.
Yeah.
Because
That's where I put
Where
them.
they end up.
that makes sense. When you're fighting a child, you want to make sure the charity sort of matches the event. So
You're paying for the aftercare, aren't you?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
yeah.
Yeah. Set it up. If you know a 10-year-old
All
who
these
wants a
kids
scrap,
dying in a hospice, like, what happened to you? Oh, I don't feel so good. The doctor says it's not looking great. What happened to you? Adam Rowe sparked me out.
yeah, I'm just saying, if anyone's got a 10-year-old who's up for it, we can do it for charity. You know, elite sports are still allowed under lockdown.
What network's taking this elite sport?
Channel 5. I think it's at exactly their level. Live on Channel 5, we've got comedian and podcaster fighting a child. And it's better than everything we've ever put on.
I think I could be on it.
Channel 5, making television, still.
I reckon I could be on the Joshua Fury undercard.
Undercard.
The undercard.
It will be undies, yeah.
You know what I mean? No, but like just a portion, like 20% of the gate goes to the charity.
The thing is, though, it would get lots of eyes on.
It would, yeah.
If you said, did you know Adam's fighting a 10-year-old on the telly next week? You go and putting it on.
Yeah. And I'd knock him out with one punch.
Yeah, you're right.
Be the fastest one punch knockout in boxing history.
You're right. But like, there's a lot of things that would get eyes on that aren't allowed. You know, like if you said that Anne Widdecombe was fighting two badgers, that would get a load of eyes on, but I don't necessarily think it's going to get, Eddie Hearn's good. He's not that good.
No, but
That sells itself, that fight.
it sells itself.
On the on the Joshua Fury undercard, you've got Adam Rowe fighting a primary school age child, and Anne Widdecombe taking on two badgers.
Yeah.
What a card.
Yeah.
Imagine the accumulator on that.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
I've got the Badgers, Adam and Fury on this.
Yeah. Thanks for backing me there, by the way.
Got you, lad.
Yeah. But yeah, genuinely, I am up for that. If anyone wants to set it up,
Yeah.
I will do it. Like,
Right, if you're bored of homeschooling, kids are annoying around the house, get them training for a fight with a 29-year-old comedian. Come on, give them something to work towards.
Yeah.
It's nearly half term. They're going to be bored. It's winter.
it'd have to be
They
at a
can't
catch
go-
weight, obviously, because there's not many 10-year-olds that are just under 14 stone.